Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to review the FactShark Dominator SE factory refurbished version. It has a resolution of 640 by 480, 50 degrees field of view, and the video aspect ratio of 4 by 3. So if you haven't seen FactShark goggles with 50 degrees field of view and with a resolution of 640 by 480, you will be thinking that it's not going to be any good and it's going to be very blurry. Surprisingly, it is not so. I compare this FactShark Dominator SE with my FactShark Dominator HD3. The FactShark Dominator SE seems to have a better screen because it gives better contrast and sharpness than the HD3. So if you have watched all my other videos in my playlist of how to choose a FactShark type of goggles, you will be aware that the FactShark Dominator HD3 has a resolution of 800 by 600. The manufacturer of this screen of 800 by 600 says that because of the increase in pixel density of the vertical distance from 480 to 600, it produces less contrast in the picture. It does produce smooth picture but less contrast. And because of that, I can see that the picture quality in the Dominator SE is better than the HD3 because it's sharper, has more contrast, whereas the HD3 is smooth and it looks a bit washed out. So the pictures in the HD3 is not as sharp, so you cannot judge the distance as clearly as the SE. So in summary, the SE screen gives better picture than the HD3. And the image is very similar to the FactShark Additive V4. Because the FactShark Additive V4 is 32 degrees field of view, it has a 640 by 480 resolution, but because it's smaller field of view, we can see, or I can see, that the picture is a bit clearer. But the contrast, brightness, and sharp edges are very similar with the images from the SE and the Additive V4. It's just that because of the 50 degrees field of view, the picture is a little bit less sharp than the Additive V4. So if you have the Additive V4, you will be expecting to see a very similar type of image in the FactShark SE edition. So you will be wondering whether a 50 degrees field of view image is whether it's good for flying FPV. I have flown 30 degrees field of view, 32 degrees field of view, 42 degrees field of view, and 50 degrees field of view. From my experience, with the smaller field of view, it's much easier to see everything right in front of you at the same time, so it's much easier to make correction before you actually get to that particular point on your screen. However, when you get closer to the obstacles, it's harder to judge or the height of the obstacles. But with a bigger field of view, like a 50 degrees field of view, it feels more natural when you get closer, and then you'll be able to see the gates more clearly. It's easier for you to go through the obstacles with more confidence. To say here is that if you want the biggest field of view, the maximum that you can go up to is really the 50 degrees field of view, and this Dominator SE edition has a very good screen, and you can still fly very well with a 50 degrees field of view. And from my personal experience, a 50 degrees field of view is a more natural type of view in front of you. You become part of the environment, like you're walking around in the same environment. You can feel that it's much easier to judge distance and height and so forth. So the picture quality itself, it doesn't depend on just the screen. It also depends on the receiver and also the few FPV camera on your drone. So as long as you have a very good camera and your receiver is good, it doesn't create a lot of breakup, then it will translate into a very good picture in your screen, and if you have a good micro display in your goggles, then you're going to see a much better picture in your goggles. So this Facial Dominator SE is the same. So as long as you have a good picture quality from your FPV camera, then you will have a very good picture quality in your goggles. But the screen itself is sufficient, and as long as you have a good camera, you fly in bright conditions, then you don't have any problems with seeing a good picture with good contrast and sharpness and good picture quality. So the price of this Dominator SE is around US dollars $270. So in Australia, where I bought it from, it's about 409 Australian dollars. So it's quite a good price for a 50 degrees field of view, and it's clear, it's sharp, and has good contrast. So I would recommend this Facial Dominator SE if you can find one. If you can find one, just go and grab it, because if you want a big field of view and you can't find the HD2, then just grab this one. But the HD2 is going to be released as a special edition called the Terminator T2, which is coming up in July. It's a bit more expensive, but in terms of the screen itself, I think if you can find a SE, get the SE instead of the HD2. So for the rest of the video, you're going to see an appendix videos with the unboxing, also me testing out the drone, indoors, outdoors, and also the going through the menu options with you, and so forth. So if you don't want to watch the rest of the video, you can stop here. Otherwise, hope you guys like and enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And just remember, quadcopter is not rocket science. See you next time.
Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
Past that.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.